Okay, we're getting down to the wire. So how are you feeling about tonight's episode, given the intensity of it all?
They had us in the first half. But the second half, Nicolandria has been picking it up.
Yeah, the votes don't lie.
We honestly think they could win this.
Given your whole journey throughout the show, how are you feeling about everything?
So many people were counting us out, but we really have proved them wrong once again, and we're going to take it all the way. We're going to take it to the championship. So, Sunday's a really big day for us.
Right.
The thing about Team Nicolandria is that we always put up a good front, and that's how we keep our morale. We are always supportive. We're always looking at the bright side of things. We're looking at facts, looking at future, and pretty much that's the mentality that we're going to carry over into the finals.
So what do you have to say to all the haters that think this is a PR stunt and their relationship's fake?
It's really just jealousy. People always like to comment on things that they don't understand, and we just ignore that. And we're going to still keep going because that's all that matters. As long as we believe that it's true, we're just going to keep going.
How are you feeling about people that had been doubting this?
There were a lot of people that switched up, particularly in episode 26. But, the ones that have been rocking with us and have been true, they are the ones that are the true fans. And I think that we really overcame that one.
How are you feeling about everything with Shalace?
It's devastating. We thought they were going to be with us in the finals, but, they played a really good game. So, they put up a really good fight. And they were one of our biggest allies. So it really is, devastating.
But you're still here?
A lot of people thought that we were going to be out at this point, but we proved them wrong. And honestly, we're going to just try to take it to the championships.
So how are you going to celebrate if the results came back that they're the winners?
I'm not trying to celebrate things early because, things can change in a matter of 24 hours.
Of course.
But, we never know. And honestly, I'm just really happy that Casa happened because, we wouldn't have gotten our wish.
Given the fact that you guys had a whole journey, so many doubts, recouplings, how is it feeling?
Even if Nicolandria comes in second or doesn't win, we're still going to be proud because the one thing about us, we never gave up. We've always stayed true. We've always been fighting. And that is what a true Nicolandria fan is.